In the previous videos I demonstrated how I successfully weakened bases to conquer them later with a completely different attack. But I always needed a little luck. If too many opponents were online, my attack failed. Getting a base and having defense nearby was not a guarantee that I could keep that base. My base was upgraded to level 5, had 6 defense towers and initially had some defense units around. But primers came with so many groups that I had to fear about my base. While being attacked, I cannot accelerate the construction of more defense towers. I better should have done that before. I had half an hour until they attacked, but I am saving gold. I never accelerate constructions with gold. I never use production acceleration for getting fuel. All movements are done with what my bases produce in real time. I'm mainly using units from my home base. This allows me to have an impressive army with very few military points. I only spent gold for upgrading defense towers to level 5, setting flags and the required energy. It wouldn't help to spend all my budget on the first bases and then noticing that this battle is getting too expensive. I only spend very little gold and often a single opponent was spending much more and they were 50. Saving gold brought the risk of losing a base. But as this base had no expensive add-ons and the flag levels could be used with the next base, this loss wasn't that expensive. But it meant that tonight I would not make progress on my way to conquer map 14. Later I was happy to see how a new player base turned red. Now I could take it. Expecting this, I already sent Karis bombers nearby and as soon as the base became attackable, I conquered it. An easy win, but helpful as each base increased my group limit. Later, I again weakened a base in the usual way and then conquered it. This base was the direct neighbor to the base I had lost before. But now my opponents had less players online. Whenever I saw that my opponents built artillery, I sent my IL-2 planes to destroy it. I did that very often, not showing all cases in these videos. It was not just normal weakening of my opponents or provocation. All my bases had more than 20 defense towers level 5 and had flags. Without artillery, it is nearly impossible to take such a base before I arrive with my defensive troops. The absence of artillery was a guarantee that my bases would survive. Not just artillery was a target of my many IL-2 raids. Heavy tanks were also a great target. And it always was a very long way from my home base in the north all around the map to reach their bases in the south. Yes, with each wave I always lost all my IL-2 planes. But these planes are very cheap and only need 2 minutes to be built. The heavy tanks waste millions of resources and it takes hours to build them. Destroying their attack groups before they attack was safety for my bases. Later, They started to collect groups around my new base, preparing an attack. I started to attack these groups early, having numerous open field battles. I disturbed them so much that they did not attack my new base. And it required a long breath to succeed in the end.